Brian Castro with 7 points already. Serves. Tight serve. Over received. Ateneo will adjust Batas. Finding a corner, picked up by Guerrero. They go up to Campton. Oh, single block, Jetlee Gopio. Look at that.
Side out nila, yes, sometimes they would give points to UE, but when they're on the receiving end, nakakapatay agad sila for UE.
Gopio, this time, finally well read.
Yung setting ni Vicar, Jet Gopio is providing solid net defense up.
Jet Gopio with 9 points of 6 attacks and 3 blocks. Sharp serve there. Service ace. And just like that, Ateneo is now up by 3.
Si Kamay-May naman nasa harapan eh, so magandang option pa rin yun.
So Vicar calling the shots, really working here for UE. He goes back to Roy Piojo, this time dug up by Kennedy Batas. Chance here, free ball for UE. They go to Aceron, but that is blocked by Ateneo.
Given by the first referee. So the play continued. And when Aceron went up for that pipe, nobody supported him.
4 points lead for the red and white. Haluban, back set, that would work for Jet Gopio.
Somebody has to step up. Highest scorer is getting checked by the defense, or if your best player is having a...
He goes for another one.
Another good serve, yeah.
Cacao goes to Espartero. He's denied! The blocking working for Ateneo this time. And let's look at that again. That was already an ad-lib coming from Cacao. And this... Another great serve. From the opposite side, MJ. Poquita. Rodriguez denied by Jetlee Gopio.
3 points is not a safe lead, but it is forced errors off the service line.
The best of receives for DLSU. Maglinaw set back by Jetlee Gopio.
Okay, to burn his timeout.
Nat Del Pilar and DLSU still not out of this fight. This is for set point. Gopio. It's been all set long for that.
On the service line now. He's got a point. Has been a quiet game for Castro and Gopio. Castro has 3 points. Gopio has 2 points.
Hindi kailangan mong batiin bago may mangyari.
Perfect example would be NU. Nasa end line na talaga yung sweeper nila.
Oh, bullseye on the target for that service ace
ng court ng Green Spikers.
Yung presence niya alone, no, Neil? Gopio. How about that?
Here in the third. Emil Pasino, 9 points. Good pickup. Cogimbal. Denied once again.
Gopio just closing the doors for Leo Cogimbal.
15 serving 8. Ateneo with a comfortable lead here. Combination. That's a quick attack. Denied by Ateneo. He's really not that tall. And the blockers going up against him are way taller than him. Gopio with a running hit. Oh, that makes the line.
Especially with the entry of course, their coaching staff.
But still doable, as we mentioned. Dumped by Gopio. A winning set number 3 and closing out this match. But UP still has it. It's just, you know, UP waiting for Ateneo to commit these mistakes. Ang sabi nga natin, no, improvement in floor defense is there, but the offense, they have to work double time. Look at that. Let's take a look at that once again. You already have the blockers there, but he was able to go over the blocks. So medyo late ng konting reaction ng blocker.
Good pickup from Ateneo. Running hit by Gopio. Not defended by UP. Let's take a look at that once again. That's what you want. You make your opponent.
Aligayon to Aceron. This time, basado na.
Yeah. In this third set, we're in a lot of points.
Everyone's scoring in my team. Service ace.
Yeah, another service ace here. Setter Gutierrez on that hit.
Aceron already has 7 points, 6 attack points, and 1 service ace.
You know why, Denise? With one of
18 serving 17. Service ace.
Gopio, one of the hard servers here on the side of Ateneo.
For the UE Red Warriors. Gutierrez. Oh, quick reflexes there by Rakim. But the blocking of the Ateneo Blue Eagles really clearly.
Great serve by Pasino. Colinares blocked by Gopio. Gopio with back-to-back points.
Almadro serving again. Ringo first ball. Ancheta goes to Mukaba. Blocked. How about that from Jet Gopio? 7 points and 3 blocks in this game for Jet Gopio. 1-1 versus Ovid Mukaba.
There's been a quiet game for Jets Gopio. So they can't add on to that number.
Batas. Chase. Ancheta. Disquitado. Coverage by Gapultos. Jade. Blocked again.
Looks like it was really designed to be that way so that the outside hitters can find a proper angle for their hits. But the downside of dishing
We can
out-
continue. Oh, what a serve by Gopio. My goodness.
For Ateneo, as I mentioned earlier, they've scored multiple aces already.
Set. Biggest lead now at 4 points for FEU in set number 4. Salarzon. Picked up by Espartero. Cacao to Talisayan. Blocked. Espartero sends it over. Chance ball here for the Blue Eagles. Gopio got it.
Some way, somehow, kind of brushed off his neck. We talked about Ken, but that's cramping up. He is still inside the court.
Miguel Yu. Saavedra serving. Jet Gopio. Where the side out.
Set.
Gopio now with 11.
Raheem, powerful serve. Gutierrez straight to Gopio, finding the line on that cross-court hit.
Doing everything they could just to stop the offense of Ateneo here. Pero just dropping and deciding to drop the ball, scoring that easy point for them.
Oh, that's in. Jetlee Gopio.
So Jetlee Gopio before coming into this game, number 4 in our best series. Hindi siya nakalabas dun.
To the slide they go.
Jetlee Gopio scoring with that running hit. And yung timing mo rin eh. Pag nag-jump serve ka. Crucial talaga dito yung hagis or yung pagbato mo.
Samaniego going for Nicolas. Gutierrez back to Gian. Dug by Bersano. Regalo. Gopio says thank you.
Him to score at that point. Mga ganong regalo, just going above the net sa isang team. Kasi sila rin naman naglalaro sa loob eh. It's them playing for their school. So it's up to them also on how to play well and how to boost each other.
Salarzon will play setter. Batas neutralized at the net. Santiago de Toso. Raheem from the back.
Gopio. You want intensity, you'll get intensity.
On the side of Ateneo after that monster block coming from Jetlee Gopio.
Castrodes will try double block for the Blue Eagles.
Mga bola nila medyo mataas na mabagal. Talagang makapag...
Gopio just soaring over the Falcons. Still 4 set points. Gutierrez blocked. Coverage. Gutierrez again. Another block.
They go back to
Anderson.
Gutierrez.
Different result. And is it still good? Yes, it still
No
is.
call from the referee.
Patas. Couldn't get it down. The counter with Gutierrez. Blocked, and that was in. This was the block point by Jet Gopio. Good trajectory moving forward. After all, this game is far from over.
That's right.
Oh,
Clean it.
the response by Jet Gopio. Was that sure of it? Ball in. Nice combination. Aguilar could not put it down. The counter with Batas. Rejected. Coverage by Emil. Ken again. Got a hand. Domingo. Back row. Nice read by Jet. Jet Gopio. Well, having Gutierrez, Salarzon, and Gopio up front will definitely prove that. Bermudez blocked by Gopio. And another block by Ateneo. Do they celebrate too much? Slide by Gopio. That was in.
What you're seeing on the floor right now, clear.
Second set. Service by Emil. Domingo to the open. Nice block by Gopio. Jet Gopio last year was bothered by a foot in former UE Red Warrior alongside Coach Rafi in high school. But Jet Gopio will now end set number 1 for the middle. Rightfully so. Ever since Gian Salarzon started serving, that's the exact word that Lance De Castro gave me before this game. It's redemption time versus Adamson. Paulino blocked. It was a wall in front of him.
And already blockers waiting. 3 blockers waiting for him.
Thing that they practiced.
Right. And we gotta give credit as well to Bicar coming back in today's game. Great distribution, but Jet Gopio.
Back-to-back points from the middle of Ateneo.
Thing happening just as it did in that first set. Quick set there to Gopio. And Jet Gopio, a much needed stop here. Great effort there to save the ball, but Roca with that service. First ball, Salarzon, and Gopio.
Run different types of quick attacks. He also has a killer slide attack.
So these errors are not really helping them today as UE up by 2 now. Gopio with that smart move.
They have to play catch up here and keep it close as Lyric serves that one. They go up to a running Gopio. You've been asking for a run, he does.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that's what you want to see from this Ateneo offense. Everybody...
For the Eagles. Serve coming from Castro. Oh! You're seeing how aggressive Ateneo is now.
Yeah.
2 people jumping for their regalo.
Point, and the first pass of the FPU having all sorts of problems here.
Now they are 3 points away.
What a hit by Jetlee Gopio to stop the bleeding.
That's a more convincing quick attack from the Blue Eagles. Seeing a lot of power tips from them, but this time Jetlee Gopio decided to go for all power.
Strong blocking team against you, it will really force you to try and think of ways on how you do around or go your way around the blocks. And clips the net, and luckily, one of the soaring Falcons was able to react quickly.
And communication as well is lacking.
Joust at the net, won by Gopio. Let's take a look at that once again. Well, that's quite difficult. Almost over at the side of Ateneo already.
Great block. Will the ball make it?
Yes.
Yes! Posas to Aligayon. Oh!
Batas just running back and great intention coming from Posas to send that ball.
6-point lead now for Ateneo. Aligayon to Season. Batas was there. Gutierrez sets it to Salarzon. Pasini from the back. Piojo. Pasinio with a soft touch. Aligayon was there. Season will set it. Great rally here in set 3. And it's the block of Gopio and Gutierrez.
Coverage coming from UE was on point on that rally. Pero yun nga,
Aligayon setting it for Las Cunha, who gives away a free ball, keeping it safe. Gutierrez. Oh!
Las Cunha's face there. Because of the blocker coming from Season.
5 points so far for the Pride of Marikina. Ooh! A late reaction by Jade.
And I think Coach Vince wants them to keep the momentum up by maintaining that lead.
A misreceive, making an ace for the Blue Eagles. That's their third.
Seeing how important strong serving is in the men's game. It really is your first attack in a team.
Come up with a run here like Ateneo did in the first set. Slide attack again, Gopio.
Oh, plays now, especially you were seeing their assistant coach.
Saavedra picked up by Batas. Gopio gets one through. 12 all. Let's see how Ateneo will respond. Dula with that serve. Gutierrez goes up to Batas. Tipping that over. Kakawa's there. Setup coming from between. Tandok will answer off the block. That's in.
We've also seen 3 from Salarzon and 4 from Pasinio. That's how you get your points back. Jet Gopio from the middle. Ateneo versus Adamson. Certainly on their way.